What's up, guys? It's Bobgar, and we're three matches in, three wins even. So we already made our money back. I'm actually super happy I ran this one through a league. I didn't think it would do this well, especially given that it's a budget version. But so far, it's doing okay. The first two, I think, were just really good matchups for us. They're the kind of decks that I forgot to do a matchup breakdown at the beginning. Maybe I'll add one on to the end of it. But the decks we're kind of good against are aggro decks, which is like the Goblins deck we ran into second, and decks that run a ton of removal, which is we ran into Mardu Pyromancer, and it's just like we're just like removal and token generation, and the token generation brick walls us until we find something that lets us get past the tokens, like our protection from creature enchantment, and once we hit that, it's just all over. So that was that, and then the third match we got a little lucky to win. I think it was a combo deck. And we're basically running no main board, well, we're literally running no main board removal and not that much sideboard disruption either. So those are the kind of matchups we're bad against. A lot of times the deck doesn't win until turn 4 or 5, and if our opponent is on a combo deck and can just combo off turn 3 or 4, we will just lose. So got a little lucky in that one. He won an easy game 1. It was, I think, game 2 we won relatively easily. I can't actually remember how close it was. And then game 3 I thought was very close. He comboed, but he didn't get what he needed, and so we got there just under the wire. If he had a removal spell, he could have been able to stop us because we were all in on a core Spirit Dancer, but he didn't have it. So going into match number 4. Oh my god, can't count today. Match number 4. If we can 5-0, I would be so excited. I do not expect that, but even a 3-2 I'm totally happy with. So no matter what happens from now on, I'm pretty stoked. So yeah, Bogles. I actually really like this deck. I thought about building it in Pauper, but that one expensive card in Pauper kept me off it. I don't know, it might be cheaper now because I feel like they reprinted it in like Eternal Masters. Maybe that's not even true. But yeah, I've always liked Bogles a lot. It's very simple, but it's neat. It attacks at like a different... I like decks that like do different things and attack at a different angle, and it's like a different way to think about the game. So when you first see the deck, you're kind of like, oh, you don't need to, play this fair game of Magic. You can instead basically use all these keywords in conjunction to put your opponent in a position where they can't destroy your creatures and you're just going to win. And it's a neat thing. It's almost a combo deck in and of itself. So I'm rambling, but that's all right. Already up to a minute in the queue. Queue times are taking a long time today. Nobody wants to face me. All the good players are at GP Toronto or something. The Goblins one, which I do think is a good matchup for us, was also a little sad. I mean, we probably would have won it in 3 games, but that second game, our opponent made a mistake that cost him the game. So never fun to see that, but it is what it is. You can't always stop that from happening. It's going to happen every once in a while. I make mistakes that cost me the game every once in a while. I'm pretty happy that I've been playing a little bit. I did some practice matches and I've played very loose, and I like F6 through my turn once or twice and just made some really bad, obvious mistakes. And so far in these 3 games, I've probably made some mistakes, but they haven't been glaringly obvious to me so far. I'm sure if I rewatch them, they will become glaringly obvious. But right now, they seem like I'm doing an okay job. This seems like an obvious keep. Get a turn 1 Bogle. Strap him up with some stuff turn 2. Okay. Fortified Village. Show Forest. Slippery Bogle. Boop. 3 lanes is actually a little high given what I have in my hand, but it might be important eventually. There's some slim chance I play Canopy Vista next turn. That is reliant on me. Oh, Tron is one of the worst matchups for us. I didn't talk about them. They have a bunch of ways to just sweep off all of our enchantments. Both versions of Tron do. So, in general, Tron, bad matchup. Don't like them. Don't like them at all. Trying to pay a mana. Paying a mana for something. Oh, just passes. Maybe you didn't realize my thing had hexproof? I don't actually know. Given that I didn't get what I was hoping, and that this is Tron, I'm just going to double Raincore here. Oh, he has a counterspell? Like, what is he doing? He has hexproof. I think he has Warping Whale, and he's trying to destroy a creature with power 1 or less, or whatever the heck the mode is, but he has hexproof. I don't think he's ever played against Bogles before, is my guess. But he's down to 15. I mean, he's going to be on a 3-turn clock, basically. 2 mana for Chalice on 1. Well, that is going to be pretty strong against me. So it's probably Eldrazi Tron. Can't play Spider Umbra here. I can play Daybreak Coronet, I suppose. Oh, I can't. I can play it next turn. That's a little unfortunate, actually. I forgot that this comes in tapped. Oh, God. Okay. If he doesn't play anything here, I don't feel bad. Okay. And he might just kill me next turn, but it is what it is, I guess. Hey, we got their game 1. Eldrazi Tron is the flavor here. Seal Primordium probably comes in to get rid of the chalices. I think Suppression Field is probably good enough to see play. Spirit Mantle is better here than it is against some versions, but maybe Griftspoon is just better. No, I think not. I think I'm going to take out the Griftspoon. We are adding a lot of 2-drops. I'm going to go down 1 Spirit Dancer, 1 Spirit Mantle. I could go Ghost Quarters. I probably should. I don't really want to. But it keeps him off of his sweeper, and his sweeper is one of the big ways that I die. So I feel like that's probably correct. The big thing is, can I kill him before he gets to the Eldrazi Wrath, the Eldrazi Tribal Wrath that he can do for 7 mana? I forget what it's called. All His Dust, that one. If I can kill him before All His Dust, I'm in good shape. Otherwise, I'm probably not in good shape. That also makes you sacrifice, so it gets around all of our totem armors and stuff. So if he gets that off, it's probably game over. So I need to kill him before then. I think Suppression Field does a pretty good job of slowing him down. Seal to get rid of chalices feels decent. I think this is where it wants to be as a deck. And I just got to be a little bit fast, which feels a little bad to say because I took out some of my fastest stuff. But hey, this hand is not terrible. We're on the draw, but I think I keep it. Okay, Temple. 2 Suppression Fields. Play down, Glade, Cover, Scout. Well, maybe the Suppression Fields are bad. He hasn't shown me actually any anything to do with them. If he plays a map here, I'll feel good playing it, but otherwise maybe I won't even bother. I don't even know. Oh, just a Urza's Mine. Alright, well if he's not showing me things that kill my, are gonna kill me, I think I'm just going to go on the aggressive plan. Starting with Hyena Umbra. Boop. And then Rancor. 4-2, first strike trample. Seems decent. 5-turn clock, which is a little slow, but could be worse. Three mana for 4 mana for Thought Knot, sure. He can take any of those and I feel fine. Reality Smasher will be a little annoying. Takes the Bogle. Alright, so I'm probably playing Suppression Field next turn. I get. Well, that's the one I was hoping for. That makes this guy a much bigger threat. I might as well play down Suppression Field now. Get in for 8. Puts him on a 2-turn clock if he doesn't block. Yeah, he's going to block. Alright, so I get to draw another card. Just a land. What does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next turn he could have the sweeper if he has another land. I don't think anything else he has will do that much to me, but we'll see what he has. Another Thought Knot. Gets to block again. Gets to take my Suppression Field. Don't think there's any winning line here. Chalice on 1. Chalice on 1 is pretty strong against me. Well, it's all going to come down to whether he has that sweeper or not. I probably keep Glade Cover in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I keep Glade Cover in hand in case he has the sweeper. Not that I can rebuild super fast, but oh no, I also can't play it to the Chalice anyway. So I definitely keep it in hand until I can play my 2-mana thing that gets rid of it. Okay, he goes to 8. He's dead on board next turn if he doesn't have the sweeper, but he probably has the sweeper. Turn off auto yield. Turn off auto yield. Oh crap! All right, well, yeah, that was actually really bad. I couldn't have played it, though, because I played another land first, which was a huge mistake. I should have attacked first to let him jump like that, and then I could have played this, take him off Temple. Oh, it looks like he doesn't have it anyway. Is this just like Smasher or something? Yeah, Reality Smasher. Probably just a block. Yep. Just as a chumper. Well, it's fine. Means he doesn't die this turn unless I draw something super good. Which I didn't. Well, let's Hyena Umbra this. That'll make it 10. Still doesn't kill. Oh, I can't do that. I'm silly. I'm so dumb. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. Take him to 5. I'm just going to do this now. I don't think there's a reason not to. Basically, it takes him off of the ability to get to 7 mana next turn. Well, you could just have Tron next turn. What does he have here? He needs kind of a bunch of blockers. Mindstone definitely doesn't do it. Maybe he breaks Mindstone right away to try to find an answer. So that's my guess. Oh, he has to pay 2 extra. Hey! We got there! I actually thought Eldrazi Tron was going to be a really hard matchup. The Suppression Field did help in the end. I did think it's good enough in this matchup to play. Gets Walking Ballista, gets maps that he probably has, and obviously also gets Mindstone. So, worked out this time. Yeah, I was really afraid of the sweeper there. That's the reason I ghost scored when I did. Obviously, I was an idiot to play the Hyena Umbra into the, or not, Spider Umbra rather, into the Chalice, but didn't end up mattering. I probably wouldn't have ended up mattering either. It would be like, oh, good, I'm holding a bunch of dead cards in my hand unless I happen to draw my artifact enchantment removal. I mean, I think he played it as well as he could. We had relatively good draws, and he just didn't have the right answers to those draws. And I think he probably could have. It's possible he had the sweeper in hand and just never got to 7 mana. It's possibly just got a little mana screwed for this deck, because this deck gets to 7 mana pretty fast usually, but whatever. I'll take it. We got there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.